Please, thank you. Yeah, those sandwiches do be pretty good. I kind of do want it. I do want some of them sandwiches.
Why are millions of people with neck pain switching to this weird-looking device? When you sitting...
You have something else I can put this on top? I want to sit this up a little bit higher. You know what? I'll take that. Yeah. Yep. That cake thing, yeah. I'll sit it on top of there. Cause it's kind of low. It's a little bit higher. I think that's better. What do you think? Ugh. All right, let's get it going. So yesterday I wasn't able to talk to you guys because my daughter graduated. So I had to go to her graduation ceremony. It was pretty nice, actually. But being out here in San Diego, you wouldn't think that it would be cold. I mean, it was freezing cold outside. It was like about, what? What was it? About what? 50? At 50, yeah, but hell, it felt like it was damn near 40 degrees, but it was cold. But I had a good time. Watched my baby girl, my last one, graduate. So that's it. Then I looked on the docket for today, and I'm like, man, it's not that many games being played today. So we didn't really miss anything. I do know that I posted some stuff on my Facebook. On my Facebook page about the game of the week, or the money game, which is a doubleheader with Atlanta versus Philadelphia. Philadelphia is loaded with pitching talent. The first game, I called it. I knew that Philadelphia would win that one. They're going to win the second one. I also said, and remember, guys, even I'm not around, I hope you hear this thing in the back of your head when it's like a pitching matchup. You say, oh, Ron says it's going to go under. You know it. So that second game is going up. Okay, I can see now. Yeah. So let's go in here and see. Holy shit. All right. Right. So Atlanta's winning 4-0 over Philadelphia. Man, go figure, right? Ain't that a... Did you see that coming? I definitely didn't see that coming. Yeah, Atlanta 4, Philadelphia 0. And Wheeler, wait a minute. Wheeler is on the mound. Okay, but keep in mind, Atlanta has Chris Sale. And see, guys, this is what I always say. You never see shit like this coming, right? I'm in the bed sleep, and I'm saying Philadelphia's going to sweep this doubleheader. I mean, because Philadelphia is just loaded with talent. Their pitching staff is awesome. So right now, but you know what? I tell you what, in the first games, I didn't even pick a winner, right? So I'm not even worried. That's why I'm laughing, because I didn't pick a winner. I didn't have to. With all of this money going on in this game, you say, Ron, what do you mean all this money? Are you crazy? Not yet, just a little bit. But here's the deal. This game is going to go under the pitching props, right? So let's look at the pitching props. That means how many strikeouts these guys are going to throw. So Chris Sale has got 6 strikeouts already. I called it, right? I said he would at least get 6. Wheeler has 5. It's only the 4th inning. They're going to make their pitching props. And watch this. If you took the over for these guys is 6.5 strikeouts. So that means 7 strikeouts for each one of these guys. And it looks like they're going to get it. But to be honest, in one parlay, I did pick Philadelphia. But in another one, I did pick Atlanta. So you guys always got to learn how to, diversify. All right. But, oh, shucks. Nevertheless, that just took me off guard. Nevertheless, you get always guys, always diversify because you never know. That caught me off guard. Holy shit, Batman. But I'm sure we got a full slate tomorrow. I'm sure we got a full slate going on tomorrow. How are you guys doing? It was one day. I was going nonstop on this bad baby until yesterday. I had to take a break because baby girl had to graduate. So I had to go check her out. So, yeah. Give me one sec. All right, where are we? Yes, sweet. Bella and Eddie. Hello, guys. Hello, Bella. I know I didn't see you at first, so that's why I didn't say anything. I didn't have my screen up. Hello, Eddie. And hello, Bella. It's funny because I work, with some people named, one lady named Bella and the other one named Eddie. Yeah. Eddie is an interesting character, the guy that I work with, but I ain't gonna blow him out on this thing. That ain't fair. But there's some other people I love to blow out. All right, so let's get into it. So, like I said today, man, the slate was just like easy. But this second one, I knew Philadelphia would win the first game. I just thought that they would win the second one, especially with Wheeler on the mound. Now watch this, guys. Guys are running around here shooting their mouth off, saying that Wheeler will probably win the Cy Young Award. I don't think so. It's a guy in Detroit by the name of Turk Struble, who I think is going to win it for the second time. Ask me why I think that. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because this guy, like nowadays, pitchers don't pitch all 9 innings, right? They pitch what? If a pitcher pitches 7 innings now, he's tough. Well, back in the day, guys went 9 and extra innings and all that other shit, right? Well, Kurt Struble went 9. And in the 9th inning, one of the last batters, this dude started throwing smoke. 103, 102, 101. In the 9th inning? Yeah, he's got it going on. That's the Cy Young. That's the next Cy Young, guys. All right, so now let's get into our slate today. And I'm looking for my regulars, but they haven't showed up yet, but you guys will get here. Atlanta 4, Philadelphia 0. I got the game on. I got the Pacers winning tonight. I think you guys got them winning too, right? They're talking about Shark Week, July 20th. All right, yeah, whatever. It's not even June yet. Give me a freaking break, right? All right, so let's get into this baseball. Yeah, Atlanta 4, Philadelphia 0. I never saw that coming. I don't think any of you saw it coming either. Or maybe you did. I don't know. Um, Toronto is beating the crap out of the Athletics. Yeah, 8-0. I called that one too. I was listening to some dude on a YouTube, just trying to, feel out who he thought would win, and he picked the Athletics, and I'm like, dude, you must got some good stuff over there you smoking, because there's no way the Athletics is going to beat Toronto. Hey, Antonio, what happened to you yesterday? How you doing, my brother? I am doing good, sir. Yesterday I couldn't come on. I had to go to my daughter's graduation. So, yeah, I had to, I was, I looked, I told the wife, I said, hey, I got a show to do. I bossed up on her, man. She trying to, and I said, hey, I got a show to do. So I had an ultimatum, probably get put out of the house or go to the, no. No, I went to the graduation, man. I had to go, and because I wanted to see my baby girl graduate. But everything was great. It was, like I said, it's in San Diego. It was cold as hell, Antonio. Cold out there, man. It was like I want to say about 50 degrees, man. It felt like it was 40. But yeah, it gets cold out here. During what? It's May gray and June gloom. It don't really heat up out here until July. It really doesn't heat up out here until July. So July gets hot. August is retarded. September, you'll fucking die in the heat out here. September, really, because back east where I come from, back east in September, it's cooling down. Out here, oh no, baby. It's just getting started. Because then you got September and you got October, because October can be hot out here. But whatever. All right. So let's get at it. Antonio, when I flipped this thing on and I saw that Atlanta was winning against Philadelphia, I was like, what the hell? But I guess you got to remember, Chris Sale is pitching too. And you know what? Actually, it's actually kind of cool to see Chris Sale, doing good now. I mean, it's kind of good to see him. He's up 4-0, and guys, pitching like this, if he can hang in there, I mean, all they need him for is probably against Philadelphia, he probably needs to pitch to the 8th inning, right? Because I don't know how good that bullpen is in Atlanta. And like I told you earlier, the Toronto Blue Jays is kicking a living crap out of the A's, 8-0. Tampa Bay is coming up next. They're going to play Houston. I think Houston's going to slap the crap out of them. Washington and Seattle. What's his name? Gore is pitching tonight. I don't have a lot. I mean, I like Gore. Don't get me wrong. But for some odd reason, I think Gore gets his strikeouts. I think he gets 8. I think he gets 9. But I think Seattle still wins this game, right? All right. So, Davis, how are you doing today on this? The other day, man, this was kind of the parlays was kind of shitty, man. Couldn't get down. I'm trying to get down today, but this was like a low. What, 4 games? Actually 5. Well, 4 or 5 games today. I mean, yeah. Oh, Antonio, what did I tell you about the Marlins? You see how the Marlins took care of business the last couple of days, and they came out here and did it. See, the one thing about the Marlins is I think I don't think I know. Their ownership is pretty much very in tune to baseball, because they may have a bad year, but it's not as bad as you think, because you're not going to beat the crap out of them. You're not going to mop them across the floor. That's not going to happen. The Marlins will always be competitive. As long as whoever this is that's in there in management, the Marlins will always be competitive. Yeah, I'm at the graduation, and I keep looking at my phone, and my wife goes, "What are you looking for? Who are you texting?" I ain't texting nobody. I'm looking at the game. But yeah, I kept going back, and I'm looking, and it was like, I think San Diego had hit a home run, and it was like, I think San Diego had took the lead like 8-6 or something like that. And every time San Diego took the lead, the Marlins always came storming back. Yeah, that's your Marlins, dude. Because you're in Miami, right? That's your Marlins. They're good. Love them. All right, let's get at it. We're going to waste no time. We're going to get at this, guys. Let's see. Hey, coffee? It comes, I gotta tell you, it comes with an assistant. I got an assistant that comes with this show. I told YouTube, you gotta get me an assistant or I ain't doing it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So tomorrow, it's going to be pretty much the, well, no. So on the, so is it, what is this? Is it Spanish Day? Okay, so it must, okay, it's a Spanish Day tomorrow, I think. Because they got the games, the team names in Spanish. Or maybe it's just a, no, this is not. They've got it in Spanish. Yeah, so tomorrow, the first game, the Reds will be taking on the Chicago Cubs. Andrew Abbott for the Reds. He's 4-0, 1.7 ERA. How many strikeouts? He's got 47 strikeouts or 45 strikeouts. That's pretty impressive. Right now, they don't have the pitcher listed for the Cubs. This guy, Andrew Abbott, looks impressive because this dude is like, he's 4-0. He's got an ERA of 1.7. Okay, so he only pitched in 8 games, but still, that's still good. That's still good. He's got an ERA 1.8. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When you guys graduate like me, you can get you somebody to bring you coffee. This is courtesy of YouTube. I'm bullshitting. All right. Hold on. We haven't hit in a week. We got to hit, dude. Now, this is bullshit. We haven't hit in a week. We got to do something because we need to get some money going up in here. This ain't cool. You damn right, Antonio. Let's get it going. Like the last 2 weeks, the $500, the $300. Now this week, we getting ready to go on Friday and no hits. Nah, we got to get something going. We got to get this going. So tomorrow, guys, I'm looking at this. I'll be honest with you. I like the Reds with this game, in this game. Hold on, guys. Hold on for 1 minute. My contact lens. I can't deal with this. Sucks. Yeah, we got to hit because this is not good. We got to get this money going. I'm going to go with the Reds, but I think we might want to wait and see who Chicago puts on the mound tomorrow. But like I said, Abbott is very impressive. Andrew Abbott, he's got a very impressive record. 4-0, ERA 1.7. He's pitched in 8 games. Still good. 45 strikeouts. That's excellent. Sucks. My eyes gets kind of with these contacts when my contacts mess up. kind of ruins my whole day, but I'll be okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna wait. We should wait tomorrow and find out who's gonna be on the mound for the Cubbies because they haven't listed anybody for the Cubbies yet. Like I said again, guys, Andrew Abbott is damn good. 4-0, ERA 1.77. That ERA is very important to look at, right? Would I go any pitching props on him? Yeah, because the guy's got like 40. He's got like 45 strikeouts. And let's see what his. So his last 3 games, 2 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and 7 strikeouts. That's very impressive. God darn it, man. This sucks. The show must go on. All right. Yeah, his last 3 games, 2 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and 7 strikeouts. So that's pretty impressive. So if you want to go on player props for strikeouts, I'll put this guy down for 3. You can go over to Fanatics. The Fanatics will probably give you 2. That's not really bad, right? But with Fanatics, they give you a good price. Holy crap. New York's on a 6-0 run. All right. So I guess we got to wait and see tomorrow who the Chicago Cubbies puts on the mound to counter Andrew Abbott. Right now, I'm going to lean towards the Cincinnati Reds on the money line because Abbott is just that good, right? Okay. So now we'll look at the Milwaukee Brewers at Philadelphia. Quinn Priestner, he's 1-2, ERA 4.23, and 32 strikeouts. I mean, why are they doing this? They've got some of the stats like in Spanish. All right, now it's back in English. I guess that somebody was doing something to the site. Okay. All right, so we got Quinn Priestner. He is 1-2, ERA 4.23, 32 strikeouts. He's going to take on Taijuan Walker, 2-3, 2.9 ERA, 33 strikeouts. I don't like the Brewers. I think the Brewers is one of those teams that will only go so far, right? Because of their location. They're a very small market team. I think the Brewers will only get you so far. I don't normally like to bet on the Brewers, and I usually fade the Brewers. The only time that I don't fade them is when they've got what's the guy's name that I like? Forget his name. He just pitched the other day. That's the only time I don't fade him. But for the most part, I don't like betting on the Brewers. It's just, I don't know. It's that it's their pitcher. What is his name? Whatever. If I think of it, I'll say it. But the only pitcher that I like to go with on the Brewers, he's not pitching tomorrow. So I'm going to take the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line tomorrow. Taijuan Walker. And so, as I said in the past, the Philadelphia Phillies pitching staff to me seems pretty good. The bullpen seems pretty good. But according to some of these websites out here, they don't have the best bullpen in the majors. I think some guy said Baltimore does. And I'm like, because if Baltimore had the best bullpen in the majors, wouldn't a record kind of indicate that? Wouldn't a record be a little bit better than what it is? What's up, dude? I know, Goofy. Goofy, you was on here last week, and you disappeared, man. You didn't get in trouble with the old lady, did you? Because she found out you was gambling. See, I gotta Here's the deal with me and the old lady here, right? I tell her how it's gonna go, right? I tell her, hey, I didn't know you were over there. No, she's very good, guys. No, let's get back to the betting. So I don't like the Brewers, so we're gonna pass on that. Speaking of the bullpens, where one of the guys said the Orioles had one of the best bullpens, the Orioles will feature Zach Eflin. He's 3-2, ERA 5.40, 18 strikeouts. He's going up against Sean Burke. Sean Burke is 3-5, 4.3 ERA, 39 strikeouts. Guess who I'm fading in this one? The Orioles. Damn it, you know it. I'm going to take the White Sox, and I'm going to take the White Sox on the spread. The White Sox and the points. So give me the White Sox plus 1.5. Damn right. So right now, the way it's looking, I'm taking the Reds. I'm automatically fading the Brewers. And I'm taking Philadelphia. I want to pull up that guy from the Brewers, that pitcher that I like. But I'm not, Milwaukee just... I want to say Rojas, but that's not his name. Freddie Peralta. Yeah. Now, Freddie Peralta, if he's on the mound, I'm signing up. I'm betting on the Brewers. I'm betting on Freddie Peralta. Any of them other guys, no disrespect. I don't know him like that. I just know that Freddie Peralta gets down when he's pitching. He knows how to get down on it. So I'm taking Freddie Peralta all day. That next guy is Kieran Priestner, who's pitching tomorrow. He's okay, right? But I don't really have that much trust in Milwaukee. I just don't. But tomorrow, like I said, starting off, we're going to take the Reds on the money line. But we got to wait and see who the Cubs is going to put up there. But for me, I don't care. I'm really leaning hard on Cincinnati. I'm taking the Phillies over the Brewers. And I'm definitely taking the White Sox and the points against the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, Goofy, I love watching movies, man. I love it. Oh, you're in school. Oh, okay. That's right. You what? Middle school or you like middle school, I think, right? Goofy, don't get me in trouble, man. I don't think you're supposed to be on here watching this. You're not going to get us in trouble, are you? Middle school, yeah. I remember it was something. Are you into chicks yet? Because usually middle school is when, Okay, you're careful, okay. Middle school is when, that's when me and my buddies, we started looking at the chicks and stuff like that. And we thought we were super cool. And we started trying to be cool. Yeah, Indiana's starting to put it on New York now. Be careful, man. You said maybe. Dude, trust me. In middle school, you're going to start checking out the chicks, man. That's where it starts. But remember this, man. Always concentrate on your schoolwork. If I had to do it all over again, I probably still would get in trouble and just focus on the chicks more. All right, let's keep it going. So, we said that we were going to fade the Orioles. We're going to take the White Sox plus the points. And I don't even have to look. I'm sure the White Sox is not favored. But guys, at some point, you're going to, the bookmakers of Vegas is going to have to stop saying that the White Sox is underdogs. So the White Sox is playing pretty tough. And you know, my favorite two teams, underdog teams, is the White Sox and the Marlins. And that's the team you have to look out for. Um, Colorado, not so much. Yeah, Goofy, you're getting schooled on how to gamble. That's kind of cool. You know, you start learning how to do stuff like what older guys do. That actually helps you with getting more chicks. Okay, okay, where are we at? Okay, baseball, baseball. Yes, they have the. Yeah, they have the Baltimore Orioles as the favorites tomorrow, and I don't understand why. I'm going to fade them, and I'm taking the White Sox. Let's see who's next. I'm getting ready for later on in life. Yeah, man, don't look, Goofy. You don't have to rush it. I mean, the chicks are gonna be there. Always remember to consult with your if you got older sisters. Um, Women are just that much smarter than us. So if you want to try to get out in front of the game, you know, just talk to your mother or your sisters, and then they'll probably change the game. So we're screwed. We'll never be on that level or whatever. But who cares? We got gambling and all this other stuff, right? Let's get back to it. So, so now we decided we're gonna fade the Orioles, and for a good reason because I don't like Zach Efron. He's 3-2. Uh, ERA 5.40. The ERA is always important to look at. It tells you how many runs this guy is giving up. If a guy's giving up five runs like this, no. I'm not dealing with this dude. Yeah, focus on your education, dude. The chicks ain't going nowhere. Trust me, dude. It's gonna be more. They're not going anywhere. They'll be here, right? They might become more expensive, but they're not going anywhere. Let's see. Can you get them on a discount? All right, let's get going. The Athletics and the Blue Jays tomorrow is going to be pretty much of the same like what's going on today. The Blue Jays is going to put a whooping on the Athletics tomorrow. The Athletics is going to feature Jeffrey Springs. Jeffrey Springs is actually not bad. Crafty lefty, he's 5-3, ERA 3.97, and he has 47 strikeouts. Right? So you say, damn, this dude is decent, right? Yep. But Toronto's going to counter with Chris Bassett, who's 4-3. His ERA is lower, 3.39. He doesn't have 47 strikeouts. He's got more. He's got 63 strikeouts. So just when the A's thought they had something, they don't. They just got countered. So for me, the pitching matchup favors Toronto more, right? Like today I looked at it, you know, sometimes, so the A's is one of those teams that they're not garbage, right? And if you play them and you don't take them serious or whatever, they'll get you, right? But the Blue Jays is one of those teams that they take everybody serious and they come out and they play. So I'm going to take the Blue Jays on the money line tomorrow. They got Chris Bassett. Chris, if you want some player props, these actually two good pitchers to do some player props. I would. Okay, so Bassett his last 3 games, 2 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, and 6 strikeouts. I'll take this dude 3 or 4 strikeouts. That's Chris Bassett. Don't overcomplicate it. Definitely don't try to go for 6. Will he get 6? It's a good possibility he will. But what if he doesn't? Then you done screwed up a good ass parlay fucking around with one of these pitchers. And that you don't want to do. So I suggest we just stay at like 3 strikeouts. If he had 6 and 6, and his last 3 was 6, then I would tell you could flirt with 5, right? Just keep it simple. Go with 3 strikeouts and see what happens. All right, because we don't want to break the bank. We just want to put some icing on top of the cake. That's it, with some sprinkles. The A's have Jeffrey Springs. Jeffrey Springs is pretty good as well. His 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 last 3 games: 6 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and 4 strikeouts. Same with him. Take 3, 3 and 3. 3 strikeouts for Jeffrey Springs, and 3 strikeouts for Bassett. I mean, we're not overcomplicating this, are we? We're just gonna put it in there and get that money and go. Yeah, we're talking about the Blue Jays. You have 2 years left in 2 years left in school, middle school. So what are you, in the 7th grade? When I was in the yeah okay, yeah. The 7th grade is kind of cool, but it's kind of like in between. Like in the 7th grade, if I saw a girl that I liked, I would just look at her and start laughing and run off, right? But you can't do that when you get in the 8th grade, because they think something's wrong with you, like you're a retard or something. So you got to change your approach when you get in the 8th grade. But don't worry, dude. Focus on the education. Focus on your math, your algebra, and all that other good stuff. Because they'll still be around, dude. They're not going anywhere. They'll run game on you like they're going to disappear, but they're not going anywhere. Math is hard for me now. Well, you know what? With math, I was a math guy. I love math. I loved algebra, trig, and all that other stuff. I just like patterns, and I like to just figure stuff out. The one thing with math is all you got to do is just learn the basics: multiplications and adding and subtraction. Adding and subtraction is easy, but multiplication, you learn it. Then after that, all you got to do is learn the different properties. What do you call that? It's all about using different properties when you start moving up in math. So you might get a problem, and you have to know the order of operation on how to attack the problem or the equation. So if they give you a problem, you may look at it and say, well, I'm going to use the cumulative property, or what is that? I forgot. And it's not. It's the addition property or the multiplication property or whatever. I kind of get the names mixed up because I've kind of been out for a while, but just the different properties you have to learn to attack different equations. So you will learn it, dude. You just got to study. That's it. Guys are always good in math. Know how I know? Because we have to learn how to count our money when we're taking these chicks out. Because you don't want to seem like you're stupid. Because if you do, they'll take all your money. Yeah. And the good thing, too, you do it with your friends. You can always go on the internet and find out how to do certain things, and on YouTube. See, when I was in school, we didn't have that. The cumulative property, I think that's what it's called, the cumulative property. So you got that. You've got the additional. These are like when you like messing with equations and stuff like that. Like the FOIL. It's like the FOIL, but you use the FOIL method. I don't know. They changed that too, but you'll get it, man. Don't worry. It'll come to you. It'll come to you, and it'll stick. Just know when you get to algebra, right? Just stick with it, man, and just learn it and you study it. If you can get algebra and you get it down pat, you're on your way. You're good as gold. Just remember that. Learn your multiplications. Learn them, dude. Know them by heart. And then once you get into algebra, you have to learn the different properties and stuff like that. Once you get that, man, everything is like, going up the steps. But just stay at it. You'll get it. Let's get back. All right. So, where are we at now? Oh, the A's Jeffrey Springs. I will go with 3 strikeouts with Jeffrey Springs because Jeffrey Springs, his last 3 games, 6 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and 4 strikeouts. So I would go with 3, and I wouldn't push it. But we're still going to go with the Blue Jays. So if we go with the Jays on the money line and we take the 2-player props, I mean, maybe we may get something going in that. All right. So the next game we have San Francisco Giants versus the Miami Marlins. So, I mean, the Tigers put the Giants in their place. And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you this right now. This scrappy Marlins team, because they played San Diego tough yesterday. They played them tough. Go check out the box score, right? Every time, and the Padres are not trash. The Padres are good. Every time the Padres would score, the Marlins would counter. They just kept coming back. I think the final score was like 10-8. Marlins eventually won. But they started off last year playing like that. I like the Marlins. You know what? I just want to see something, guys, and we'll get right back to it. I just want to see what place the Marlins are in. Okay, so the Marlins is in last place. They're in the heart. Oh my God! Look what division that they're in. This is the Phillies, the East. So you got the Phillies, the Mets, the Braves, the Nationals. Then you have the Marlins. That's got to be probably the toughest division in baseball right there. Yes, the Knicks suck. All right, so let's get back. Let's get back at it. And guys, don't mind me. I'm jealous because the Knicks beat the Pistons. You know what? I'm not a fan of the Knicks. I remember how they used to beat up on the Pistons when Bernard King would give us fits or whatever. Okay, the San Francisco Giants. They're gonna have Kyle Harris. He's 0-1. His ERA is 3.86. 11 strikeouts. Where's this guy been? Let's see. So let's look at his last 3 games. May 13th, no strikeouts. He gave up 1 run and 1 hit and pitched 1 inning. Second game against Kansas City, struck out 2, gave up 1 run, gave up 1 hit. He pitched 1 inning as well. Then he played the Washington Nationals. He pitched 4 innings. He struck out 4. I mean, this guy doesn't walk people, but he gives up some hits. He gave up 2 runs and he gave up 5 hits. So he's okay. Yeah. Right now, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna fade him. I'm gonna go with the Marlins because the Marlins, I've looked, they've got Contreras tomorrow. Let's see, where is that? Yep. Cal Quantrill. He's 3-4. ERA 6.09 and 31 strikeouts. Let's look at his last 3 games. A summary. All right. Against the Angels, 2 strikeouts. He pitched 3 innings. He gave up 3 hits and 1 run. May 18th, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 hits and 1 run, walked 2 batters, struck out 6. And the last one, struck out 1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 hits and 3 runs. Control, I thought, was a little bit better than that, but the stats won't lie. I don't care, right? I better. I tell you what, guys. I'm going to fade the Giants. I'm going to take the Marlins on the. I'm going to take the Marlins in the points. I'm going to take the Marlins in the points. Definitely do that. And the thing that you don't have to worry about, we're going to get a good price with the Marlins. Let's look and see. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, you get a good price with the Marlins. So right now, I'm just going to look at a sheet, a bet slip. And let's just say we were gonna bet just on the teams that I just picked. And I said I was favoring Cincinnati taking the points, right? 1.5. So I take the Reds. We take Philadelphia against Milwaukee. I'm gonna take Philly on the run line. I'm fading Baltimore. I'm taking the White Sox plus the points. I'm taking the Toronto Blue Jays straight up money line. Uh, and then I'm going to fade the Giants. I'm going to take the Marlins plus the points. Right? So, just those 5 games that I just told you, if I put $10 on that, $10 gets you $227. Right? But if you're a big spender and you a pimp, and you want to go 25, 35, let's say 35 on this ticket. You go 35 on this ticket for these 5 games I just picked. If you put 35 down, you get $796.93. I haven't even put the pitchers on there. Remember, I haven't even put the pitching props. But that's why I say, guys, you want to be careful with the pitching props because it's nothing worse than having one jack off screw up your whole parlay. One guy because he missed one strikeout. That's hard to swallow. And I'm gonna tell you this. If you see that FanDuel is trying to make you take 4 strikeouts, something that you know he's not gonna get, then don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try to be greasy. Oh, well, maybe. No. If you don't want 4, don't take it. Go over to Fanatics. Fanatics will give you 2. They'll even give you 1. They'll even give you 1 strikeout. But again, don't let FanDuel or some of these other sites twist your arm if you see that you go to a player like let's just say Chris Bassett, right, for the Blue Jays. They probably won't let you get anything lower than 4, right? I'm not going to do that because what if he gets 3? Now, if you tell me I can't get only 4 for Wheeler, I'm okay with that, right? Because it's Wheeler. Any pitcher that's in the upper echelon, you know what I mean. Okay, but you got those guys in the middle, and FanDuel is making you take 4 strikeouts, which you know he may not get. Then you don't take it. Don't take it. Go over to Fanatics or some other sites. You can get it much lower and a good price. All right. So now, these 5 games that I just gave out, and I'll go over it again. I'm taking Cincinnati and the points tomorrow over the Cubs. And you know what? I said wait until they give us the pitcher. It looks like Bet ESPN has Colin Ray. So you know what? I'm not so fast to take the Reds because Colin Ray is a pretty good pitcher, right? Not to say that Andrew Abbott can't win that game. He quite possibly can, right? But I tell you what, you'll get a better price than you will if you pick Colin Ray. To me, this game is a 50-50 game. Let's look. Let's see. Let's see if I take the Cubbies. If you take the Cubs on the money line, $757. If you take the Cubs on the run line, it's $1,000. This game is probably going to be like kind of close. If anything, I'm liking the Reds on the run line plus 1.5. The Reds is pretty good this year. But they got Colin Ray, and Colin Ray is not a slouch. Colin Ray is pretty good. So, you know what? I'm a gambler, dude. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Reds with the points. I don't care. I just don't. What's going on? See, man, you gotta watch in your house, man. Women that get a coup going, and you won't have no idea. When you find out, that's when your ass is on the other side of the fucking door in the streets. That's when you finally figure it out. So stay up on it, guys. Okay, where we go? All right, so let's get back to the game. All right, so now I left off with the Marlins. I'm taking the Marlins. I'm fading the Giants. I really like the Marlins. And you say, Ron, why do you keep harping on the Marlins? Because if you look at the Marlins and you look at their record is pretty good considering. And I look to see what place that they would be in. I mean, what place they're in. I'm going to go and look and compare. Let's see, hold on. To see if they were in a different division, what would it look like? Okay, all right. So we've got the Miami Marlins in last place in the National League East, which, in my opinion, is probably one of the best. Is probably the best league. I mean, the best division in baseball. But Miami is 22-32, right? Let's see. They wouldn't be in last. Well, they got a better record than the Pirates. They definitely got a better record than the Colorado Rockies. Guys, the Colorado Rockies have only won 9 games, and they've lost 47. They're on par to be worse than the White Sox from last year. Okay. So take the over. That's about fair, Antonio. I didn't think about that, but no, that's fair. They are shitty pitchers. They bad. So going with the over, that is a good point. So Antonio just said in that game with the Marlins, the pitchers, because they got high ERAs, and take the over, and I agree with him totally. Because when you got bad pitchers like that, it's usually a bloodbath. All right, so the Marlins have a better record than they have a better record than the White Sox. And you know what, guys? The National League East is not the best team in baseball. It's the American League Central. Holy shit. Holy shit, Batman. I never thought I would see that. Look at this. And I know I'm kind of deviating, but listen to this. Watch. Detroit, 37-20. Cleveland, 30-25. Minnesota, 30-25. Kansas City, 30-27. The White Sox, 18-38. It's a kick-ass division. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, what? Now watch this. And now this is the same. This is the same guy, and I'm talking about the guy that said that the Baltimore Orioles has one of the better bullpens in the league. Do you know that the Marlins have a better record than the Baltimore Orioles? And this guy, he still claims that Baltimore's got a better bullpen. He probably lives in Baltimore. And the Cubs take the under? Yeah, because you got Ray and you got Abbott. Absolutely. Ray and Abbott. Yes. So, okay. Yeah. Hold on. You got Ray and Abbott, right? So we're going to take the under on that. So hold on. And Antonio, I've been doing this because, sometimes I get I forget so much. So I have to figure out, I bring my little sheet on here and I fill it out so that way I won't forget. Okay, what did I do with it? Did I lose it? I lost it. I can't find it. It sucks. All right, let's get to it. Here it is. All right. And also, too, I don't know if you guys notice anything about some of these sites. When you start winning, and you're on a lot of these sport book sites, they change up. They change up, right? So, like for instance, FanDuel. So before, when I was just new to FanDuel and I was just learning, right? Or not learning, but just learning their system, yeah. And I could like pick a ticket and I would save it. Come back the next day, it's there. When you start hitting, these mofos, what they'll do is you'll save a ticket, and I swear to God, I come back in 2 to 3 hours, gone. So they start getting a little tough when you're winning. When you start winning, they get a little. It's almost like they don't pay you any attention, but as soon as you start winning, your shit gets flagged, and then they start playing hardball with you. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I swear to God, it's actually bullshit. It's kind of like they fucking with you, because because they know a lot of people. Because if you take the time to pick out the games, right, and save them the way you want it, they know that you did some studying, you did your homework. And they know a lot of times you're not going to remember everything that you put, so you save it. So you know what them son of a bitches do? They come out and they fucking wipe it off. So now you don't know, because they did me like that. And I'm like, I couldn't even remember what I picked. And I'm like, this ain't right. Yeah, so, let's see, let's get at it. All right, let me get back. I want to get back to get these sheets, because I want to look at what Antonio said, because Antonio goes, he added the under. Yeah. So we're going to go in the Marlins game. We're going to take the over. And then there's another one too that you added on. Just the under in that game? Okay, hold on. Oh, it's still here. What is this bet ESPN? So we got the Reds. Now, you said the Reds, because they got good pitching. You said the under in the Reds. So let's look at that. All right. I can tell you right now. It's over under 8.5. So let's go under. All right. And then we go to the Marlins game and we take the over. Now I'm getting ready to check back with you and see if this is what you meant. Yep. To tell you the truth, that happened to me. Yep. Yeah, you've had where you go in there and you pick out the teams, and I swear to God, when you're new to it and you pick out the teams and you do your homework and you put all this time into it and then you save it. And I swear to God, one time I came back, it was only like maybe 3 hours later, and it was gone, and I was still logged in. And that's the under on the Cubs. Okay, yeah, all right. All right, and guys, on this, you guys can chime in and give your opinions. We're all together on this. I'm not one of them guys that just think I know it all. I'm out here trying to help us all get money. So Antonio goes, we should go with the under. Now, if we add the under on the Cubs beating the Reds, right? And then we add on the over for the Giants and the Marlins sorry pitching, as Antonio said. Now, $35 with the additional play, it gives us $2,695. So again, now watch this. We're gonna take the Reds. Let's say we take the Reds on the run line, and the points. So then we also, Antonio says we go with the under, and I agree. We're gonna go with the under because these are two good pitchers, Ray and Abbott. Then we go to the Milwaukee Brewers in Philadelphia. We got Philly on the run line. And then we've got the Chicago White Sox. We're going to take them on the run line against the Orioles. Because I'm fading the Orioles. I'm sick of this, man. I'm done with the Orioles. And then we take the Blue Jays on the money line over the Athletics. And then we got the San Francisco Giants playing the Marlins. And Antonio said these are two sorry pitchers, which I agree. No, wait, yeah. Yeah, this is the one. They got the high ERA. So these guys are going to be giving up a lot of points. So we're going to fade San Fran, and we're going to take the Marlins plus the points, and then we're going to take the over, right? And so that's a 5-team. That's like 5 teams we bet on, plus 2 extra segments, the under and over. Makes it a 7-leg. You put $35 on it, it gets you $2,600. If you say, Ron, I'm fucking broke, my wife is taking everything, you know what? Sneaking her purse when she's no, don't do that. Just $10. You know how much $10 will get you on what this ticket that me and Antonio came up with? $10 will get you $760.12. You back in the game. But don't tell the old lady, man. Because you'll be right back. As soon as you get in it, you'll be right back out, man. You guys got to learn to stop telling these women. You guys got to learn to stop telling these ladies all this shit, man. Hey, how's it going? Ain't gonna outsmart me. Trust me, dude. Because before you know it, you guys think y'all doing something, they got a stash. And they'll get your ass, too. You know how many times I ain't got... Man, let's see. They're probably listening right now. Hey, what's for dinner? You also got to learn to be fake, too, just like they do. Yeah, Cincinnati does have a better pitcher. Just take the under to be safe. Hell yeah, you can do that, too. You can do that, too. can do that too. Well, because so now let's watch this because this is what I did for tonight. Oh my God. Toronto 11, uh, the A's 0. What the hell happened there? Son of a bitch. You know what? I don't know what the over. Can't remember what the over is, but Atlanta is going fucking nuts. They got 8 points, man. So I took the under. I took the under in that game. Son of a. Hold on, let me check. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. So the under is 7.5, and I'm fucked on that game. And you know what? Watch this. Atlanta probably won't score no more points the rest of the week. Fucking bitch. I even took a Nerfy on that ticket. I was hot, man. Let's look and see. Where are we? MLB. Yeah. I said the over on both pitchers. Chris Sale, 8. He's got 8 strikeouts. The under over was 6.5. He got it. Oh, Jesus. Well, guess what, guys? Zach Wheeler only got 6. And you see what I mean when you have to be careful when you're dealing with these pitchers and you're trying to get all these points. If they get 8, that's gravy. But don't try to push it, right? Even if a guy throws 10 strikeouts a game, and then you get arrogant and you want to put 9, you want to put 8. Look, dude, don't do that. Just if he's averaging 10 strikeouts a game, ask for 5, ask for 6, and humble your ass and bow out. You start trying to get up like Wheeler. Wheeler is averaging like about 9 or 8 strikeouts a game. Guess how many he got today? 6. Now you see what I mean when I said don't push it. Now, you know how many guys got fucked trying to get high strikeouts on Wheeler? And it's not Wheeler's fault, it's their fault. Because I know Wheeler's throwing like now. I said, look, and I think I even had him to go over 6.5. So yeah, I got screwed on one, but at least it was 6.5. But if you're going for 10, no. Piece of shit. I just thought today would be an easy day because it was only 4. You know what? I want to look at something. I want to do this. Give me a minute. What's this? What are we looking for? Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back with you guys. 12. Okay. Yep. What is this? Yep. Okay, so now we can do it. They keep showing these shark commercials saying Shark Week starts Sunday, July 20th. Get a fucking life. All right. Let's see. We're right with you guys. I'm just trying to figure out and see what it. Okay, okay. Um. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All of my tickets are done. Yeah, except for one. And you know, it's funny. I've got Atlanta winning that one. I'm done because I had the A's Jacob Lopez to throw 3 strikeouts. That fool didn't even get 1 strikeout. Mm. You see what I'm saying, guys? You see what I mean? Now I got this clown in here to throw 3 strikeouts. He got 0. And I got the New York Knicks winning. This is a shitty ticket. What the hell did I do? Okay, I got Toronto winning. They're gonna win. So I got Shane Baz to throw 3 strikeouts, and I don't think he has any. But the thing with that is, it's only in the 3rd inning. So yeah, I'm done for the day. I didn't win anything. Um, yeah, so we can get busy. This is bullshit. Yeah. Alvin. Can the chat hit the room like button? Yeah, you can just hit the chat button, man. Was that what you mean? Can the chat hit the like button? I think so. Is there a like button? Yeah, you got like 100s. I just sent one. Wish I got some money. What's up with the Nationals? The Nationals winning 1-0. You know what? In that game, I've got the Nationals. I've got Mackenzie Gore to make his strikeout props, but I've got the Nats losing to Seattle. I'm actually pissed because I just looked at what was going on, what I did today, and it was not good. All right. We haven't hit anything, guys, so we got to get serious on this. We haven't done anything good this week. The last couple weeks, what? $300 ticket. Then we have a $500 ticket the week after that. This week, 0. Unacceptable. So, me and Antonio, we on this thing hard. We're going to crack it. We're going to get some money tomorrow. Hey, moms, how you doing? Yeah. How you doing? All right. So, let's get back at these games for tomorrow. We got to hit this hard. Those first 5 games, I'm serious on. I like the over in the. I like the under in the Reds and the Cubbies. I really do. So now let's go finish this game off. Let's get finished. All right, we're back at it. What team did we leave off on? We left off on the Giants and the Marlins. Okay, and we took the Marlins, right? And I took the Marlins in the points, and then we're gonna go over. Well, this next one, Colorado and the Mets. Colorado sucks, right? Um, there now. Colorado is going to feature Kyle Freeland, 0-7, ERA high as the devil, 5.86, 44 strikeouts. That ain't bad. You know, Kyle Freeland is the type of pitcher that he has the tendencies to be. Like you can tell, he's going to be one of your aces one of these days because he throws a lot. For some odd reason, guys who have high ERAs, but they also have high strikeouts, even though their record sucks, they tend to be good pitchers. Freeland seems like he's one of those kind of guys. So just because he's 0-7, don't be so quick to fade this guy. Just because he's eating. Now, actually, he's 0-7, and surprisingly, his ERA is not as bad as what it could be. His ERA is 5.8. And usually guys is 0-7, you know, you look for him to have an ERA like 7 or 8 or 9. This guy's ERA is like 5 point something. So he's 0-7. The guy is due for a win. Do we want to mess around this week and do it and gamble for it? I don't know. Let's look at his last. So his last 3 games, he went 4 innings, gave up 9 hits, and I don't know about this guy. Yeah, he gave up 9. Well, he did play the Yankees. He gave up 9 hits, 4 runs. He played the Phillies. He pitched 5. He gave up 7 hits, 1 run. He played Texas. He gave up 6 hits and 3 runs. So, okay, but granted, he struck out 6 Phillies. He struck out 3 Yankees and struck out 5 Rangers. He actually had a decent game against the Phillies. 6 strikeouts, walked 2. He gave up 1 run and 7 hits out of 5. That ain't bad. So the guy does have potential, like I said. So and the reason why I look at his stats is because we want to go in here and we want to see if there is a potential for a little minor upset so we can make this money. I say yes. Because he played the Phillies pretty tough. And again, he went 5 innings against the Phillies. He gave up 7 hits, 1 run. Gave up 1 run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. That's why his ERA is not that high. It's because of that game. That game brought him back to respectability. But the Yankees smacked him around, and he only went 4. The Yankees got 9 hits. He gave up 4. He walked 3 and struck out 3. All right, let's go back. And the reason I say this, guys, is because at some point, you know Colorado has got to win a game, right? So even though those guys only won 9 games, right? You can't fade them every single game because they're going to win more games. But right now, they're on pace for what is the old White Sox record? Antonio, you say you like the over on which one? On the Marlins game and Giants? I'm not even going to look, but the Mets is going to feature David Peterson, 3-2, 2.79 ERA, and 59 strikeouts. So, you know what, guys? They're not gonna lose every single game they play, but I don't think they're gonna win tomorrow. I don't. I just thought they had a chance, but David Peterson is damn good. So we'll continue to watch the Rockies and try to figure out when they're gonna get their next one. But tomorrow is not the day. If you want to make up a parlay where you just say a what if, that's cool. But I Kyle Freeland, he shows potential, right? He played a good game. I pitched a good game against the Phillies, but I don't see him beating the Mets and Peterson. I just don't see it. So I'm gonna take the Mets on the run line on this game. I mean, what's up on Seattle tonight? I told you I picked Seattle to win. I picked Seattle to win tonight. I just think that I just think Washington will get what Gore Mackenzie Gore will get his strikeouts, but that's all he's gonna get. What's the score on the game, anyways? And see, guys, I don't know if you noticed. You notice how enthused I was, but after I went and I saw my parlay ticket, notice how I kind of went like this. I'm a sore loser, man. I feel like turning this table over. Yeah. Oh my, I don't mean that. I'm just messing around. All right, let's see. I'm adding under 9. The under 9. Which one? Which one is that, Alvin? Adding the under 9. Which one? Tonight? Yeah, guys, I'm going to take the Mets tomorrow. I'm going to take the Mets on the run line. Alvin, let me know what you're talking about. He likes the over. I'm adding the over. Oh, you can feel it, yeah. Oh, the Nats. Yeah, yeah, let me look at that. Hold on, the Nats. Let's see. Nats. Are you talking about the over 9 strikeouts? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I definitely like Mackenzie Gore to get his strikeouts, right? But I just don't think that they're going to beat Seattle. A lot of people think that this is a game that the Nats can get. Some odd reason, yeah, the game total. Okay. What is it, 9? Yeah, okay. Let's see. That's actually a good pick. The under 9. Hell yeah, that's good. That is under 9. You know, I didn't pay any attention to that. But that is good. Because, you know, with Mackenzie Gore and him and Emerson both pitching, that's like almost a guarantee. That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't look at that. No, excellent pick. An under on that. All right. Where are we? So, we're going to take I'm going to take the Mets on the run line against the Rockies. I might take the over on that game too. All right. So let's move on to the Angels versus the Guardians. The Angels, Jose Soriano, 3-5, ERA 3.73, 47 strikeouts. He's going up against Luis Ortiz, who's 2-5, ERA 4.73, 59 strikeouts. I will take the Indians on the run on the money line on that one. Luis Ortiz strikeout props. I don't. I mean, if you're going to take Luis, go 3 strikeouts. Like I said, we don't want to overcomplicate it. We don't want to overdo it. You don't want to come up with egg on your face. Take 3 strikeouts and be done. Because this one guy who was that in one of my parlays I picked to get 3 strikeouts. The guy from Oakland. I picked him to get 3 strikeouts. Guess how many he got? Goose eggs. So he basically, or the guy from Seattle basically just told us to all go fuck ourselves, is what he did. The dude didn't get he didn't get not 1 strikeout. Jeffrey Springs, is that him? Yeah. No, it wasn't Jeffrey. Who was that? I mean, he must have got rocked. Okay, so here's what happened. The A's tagged this guy for 8 runs in the second. I mean, Toronto tagged this guy 8 runs in the second, 3 runs in the third, and that's it. So I'm sure they pulled his ass. They probably pulled him after 2. I guarantee you they pulled him after 2. Yeah, they definitely pulled this guy after 2. I don't even care. All right, let's get through this. Cleveland, take Cleveland on the money line. If you want to take player props, Luis, 3 strikeouts, have fun. Boston at Atlanta. Boston is gonna have, who is this? Lucas Giolito, who's one in. How do you pronounce that? Galiento, 1-1, 5.27 ERA, 23 strikeouts, versus Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes is 3-3, 3.68 ERA, and 55 strikeouts. I'm fading Boston. You know I am. So I'm going to take Atlanta on the run line on this one. This guy's ERA is at 5.27. I feel comfortable taking the run line. Maybe, the run line. Maybe Atlanta is about to put together a nice little run. The Cardinals versus the Texas Rangers. Matthew Liberatore, lefty, 3-3, ERA 2.73, 51 strikeouts. Texas does not have their pitcher. Who they want? I mean, who's gonna go tomorrow? Okay, I can pretty much tell you this. It's not gonna be, what's the guy's name? Man or whatever. It's not gonna be him because he pitched yesterday. And I don't know how many pitchers that they got, but it's almost safe to say that you can probably give this one to the Cardinals because the Rangers' best pitcher, I think, he pitched yesterday. But we'll hold up. We'll hold up and wait and see. Tomorrow, the Detroit Tigers takes on the Kansas City Royals. Don't look now, guys. I'm a Tiger fan, born and raised in Detroit. But I just had to look. The Tigers has got the best record in baseball. Casey Mays, 6-1, 2.45 ERA and 41 strikeouts. You said Cleveland on the run. Yeah. And the reason I said Cleveland on the run line with the Angels is because Sirianno, some teams just play good against other teams. Cleveland just seems to play good against the Angels for some reason. Sirianno, he's got a 3.7 ERA. I know Luis has one higher. I don't know. I just got this thing. With the Indians, man. Can I be wrong? Absolutely. But yeah, the Angels could win. They do have a better pitcher. They have Sirianno, 3-5 ERA, 3.73. But Luis Ortiz, in Cleveland, and it's in Cleveland, and that's why I said Cleveland. But yeah, um, I don't know. You can go with Luis. I just this game just screams Cleveland, man. Your boy just hit New York Liberty under. Oh, really? Did he? Who you talking about? Chip? Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Chip, you out there? Yeah, he loves that WNBA. He just hit the under. Okay. He'll be. I'm sure he'll be on here talking shit in a minute. All right. Hey, Davis. I mean, that Cleveland game, it just scream to me. It just screams the Guardians. Yeah, 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 yeah. He, Carl Chip. Yeah, he's on that WNBA. He loves it. But I've been trying to get the dude to come on when asking when he's gonna do a show, and the dude is too busy on location, chasing the chicks. All right. Yeah. So Cleveland, you can take the Angels money line, but you know what? I'm liking Cleveland in this one, man. I'm really liking Cleveland. Cleveland is coming on, man, and maybe I'm biased because of that division and their stats. But can the Angels beat them? Absolutely. Because actually, the Angels have been doing pretty good as of late. They've been doing pretty good. Okay, so now let's Detroit and Kansas City. Casey Mays. Casey Mays, who's 6-1, 2.45. Hey, have you guys noticed something about Jacob Jobe, the Tigers pitcher? Every time that fucker plays, he always gets a W. Did he get a W yesterday? Because it's like he's not the top pitcher, but his record reflects that he is. Okay. Oh, where am I? Oh. No, no, dude. I mean, hell, shit. I can be wrong, man. If I'm wrong and you guys out there and you guys correct me, I love it. Because if you can correct it, and we can all make money, man. That's what it's all about. It ain't being right, right and who's wrong. It's all about getting that bread. If it takes a team effort, god damn it, I'll take that any day. $1,000 being corrected is better than being arrogant and being wrong and losing lots of money. I'm not with that. Fuck that. No. If you correct me every day and every day you correct me and we win $500, $700, dude, correct all day. And Indiana's not going away. Oh, yeah, yeah. Casey Mays up against Seth Lugo. You know, Seth Lugo actually is a pretty tough pitcher. But in this one, he's what? Seth Lugo, 3-4, 3.02 ERA, and 42 strikeouts. I mean, you know what? I'm going to take the Tigers because the Tigers are hot like that. And plus, somehow or another, every time I pick Seth Lugo, the guy always loses, right? And he had a okay, his last 5 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, and 5 strikeouts. And he's been giving up a lot of hits lately. He won't go. He'll go 6 innings, but he's gonna give up like an average of 6 hits a game. That ain't cool, man. If you can only go 6 innings, and you can give up 6 to 5 hits in 6 innings, that's not good. Because you catch one of them guys like Torkelson with the Tigers, and he'll knock one out. Yeah, I'm going to take the Tigers on. Who's favored in that freaking game? Probably Detroit. Okay, yeah, Detroit's favorite. Yeah, I'll take the Tigers on the money line on that game. Take the Tigers on the money line. And let's see, what's the next one? All right, the Rays and the Astros. Ryan Pipito, is that how you pronounce it? Pepito, Pepeto, 3-5, 3.55 ERA, and 52 strikeouts. Valdez, I like Valdez, 4-4, ERA 3.39, 64 strikeouts. You know who I'm going to take? I'm taking Houston all day, baby, all day on this one. And I'm going to take Houston on the money line. Yeah, definitely. All right. Pittsburgh versus San Diego. Now, and I told you guys, man, Pittsburgh, to me, they've got a decent rotation. They got, in my opinion, they got a good three-man rotation. They got Keller, they've got Henley, and they've got, what's the other dude's name? The ace, the one that. So they got three pitchers. You guys know what I'm talking about. What's his name? Fuckface. What's his name? Yeah. So we got Pittsburgh's got three good pitchers, right? How these guys only got like 21 wins is beyond me. I'm serious, guys. Pittsburgh's pitching staff ain't bad. You say two good pitchers. I give him Keller. I like Keller. This year he's not. Keller this year is 1-6. But his ERA is still low. Sounds like he just got bad luck somewhere. But then you've got, what's the guy's name that just won yesterday for Pittsburgh? Skeens. Henley, Skeens, and Keller. I'll take your word for it, man. Maybe it is two. But, watching these guys, they've got the arms. I just don't. Maybe somebody want to get paid more money. But but Keller is 1-6, and his ERA is 3.66. He's got 56. His ERA is good. His strikeouts is awesome. His record blows. It sucks. He's 1-6. How does that happen? Your batters don't support you. That's what it is. They must not. All right, now watch this about Keller. His last 3 games, 7 strikeouts. He walked 0. He gave up 1 run, but he gave up 7 hits through 6. Next game, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 base on ball, 8 strikeouts. They're not taking care of him. They're not hitting, man, because this dude ain't bad. I mean, granted, he given up 7 hits, 6 hits, but hell, man, he got a lot of. Well, put it to you this way: it sucks to be in Pittsburgh. All right, let's get back. I'm gonna take the Padres on the run line. Nick Pivetta will go for San Diego's 5-2, 2.72 is his ERA and 63 strikeouts. San Diego. Now, guys, this is a game that we've got to put on our parlay. All jokes aside, when we get a freebie like this, you got to take it and run. This is bullshit. I'm gonna guarantee you. I'll tell you like this: Pittsburgh's not beating San Diego. Well, it couldn't happen, but this is a good game. We definitely got to take the San Diego game, right? Definitely. The Nats against the Diamondbacks. The Nats, Jake Irvin, 4-1, 3.42 ERA, 47 strikeouts. The D-backs is sending Merle Kelly, who's 5-2, 3.52 ERA, 58 strikeouts. This is gonna be that game right there is gonna be a good game. Um, do I want to go with the Washington Nationals on the run line? Take the points. Where's it at? Okay. I'm trying to pull this up and see what. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. They don't have it. Where? I don't see this Washington game listed. Let me check another spot. I'm looking for this game, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Um, Washington Nationals tomorrow. All right. Yeah. So Arizona is favored. I'm gonna take the Diamond. I'm gonna take the Nationals on the run line in the points. So let's take the Washington National plus the points on this one. That's gonna be a good one. I like that one because let's say if the Diamondbacks win, it'll be something like a 4-5 game or something like a 4-3, right? If they win, or it might be the other way around and they may win. So yeah, I'm gonna take the points, and I'm gonna take the Nats. All right. New York versus the LA Dodgers. Holy shit! I forgot about this one. All right. When we got games like this, guys, when we got the Dodgers and the Yankees, all logic goes to the streets. It's mental now. It's you against fucking Vegas, right? So New York's gonna is gonna have Max Fry. He's 7-0, 1.29 ERA, 67 strikeouts. He's good. That's another guy that's gonna be in the running for the Cy Young Award. He's good, but he's gonna go up against Golson? But Tony's like 2-1. His ERA is 4.68 ERA, 4.68 ERA, and 28 strikeouts. Now, so here's where this game gets fun. I'm generally, and everybody else is, the Yankees is favorite because of Max. He's on the mound. You're gonna take him. But they going up against the Dodgers, right? It's the Dodgers. It's their batting lineup. So we always got to be, so if a guy comes out and say, I'm going to take the Dodgers plus the points, have at it. All right? I like Max Fry. I think he's going to come through. And I'm going to take the Yankees on the money line. So their favorite? Yeah, because this could be like a 1 to, and I don't know how Tony pitched. His ERA is decent. It was 4.6. That's not. Let me see who, what, where. Yeah, the Yankees is favorite. I'm also. You know what? I think we can take the under in this game as well. I really do. I really do. But I'm going to take the Yankees on the money line. I'm going to take Max to get about, let's go 5 strikeouts Oh, Ron, he's going to get way more than that. I don't care. We don't care. We don't want to screw up a good parlay because we got greedy. He threw 7 strikeouts one day. The day before that he threw 8. Other one he threw 5. Look, give me 4 to 5 strikeouts, and I'm fine with that. We don't want to break the bank. I mean, we're not trying to break the bank. Indianapolis. Oh, the Knicks on a run. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Yankees, guys. Take the Yankees on the money line, and I know Antonio, you down with me on that one. I'm talking about okay. The good is under 2 good pitchers. I am talking about the Detroit game, Houston game. Okay, so Detroit. Let's go back. Hey, how you doing, young lady? Assalamu alaikum. So let's see. What did we? Let's go back. And I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I was running my mouth. So let's see. Detroit. Yeah, Lugo is decent. Lugo is decent. Did I say take the under in that game, or I didn't say? I said I was going to take the Tigers on the money line, but you could possibly take the under in that. Yeah, that is a good under. I just don't like the guy from Kansas City, because somehow or another, every time this guy pitches, he always screws me. And I like Kansas City and I like their pitchers, but I don't know. But if you take the under, that's not bad. What is our? Do we cover? Oh, and last but not least, Minnesota versus Seattle. And wow, I like Brian Wu. Brian Wu for Seattle is 5-2, ERA 2.69, 60 strikeouts. Minnesota will feature Zebby Matthews, 0-1, ERA 7.71. Holy crap. And 14 strikeouts. It doesn't matter. Seattle is starting to pick it up. Zebby is not bad. His first game he had 5 strikeouts, and the other one he had 9 strikeouts. He's given up like 5 hits each game for the last 2 games. He's went 4, he's went 3. He's given up 5. Yeah, he's not ready yet. He's decent. He's learning. But I'm taking Seattle on the run line on this one. I feel kind of confident. Brian will hold these guys down. Brian Wu, 3 to 4 strikeouts. Don't do it. Don't try to overdo it. Is Brian Wu good? Yes, he is. He averaged 5-6 strikeouts a game. Is it worth messing up a good parlay? Nope. I'm not going to do it. I did it today. The guy, I forgot who his name is. I put him down for 3. Who was that? He played with the A's. I put him down for 3. This joker got touched up, and they yanked him in the second inning. So, yeah. And actually, I pushed it, right? Because he was averaging about 3 strikeouts. I'll let it go. I didn't. I got greedy. I'm just trying to bring in more. And when you get greedy, you try to bring in more, you get back less. I got screwed, but I screwed myself. All right, so we did it. I'm gonna go right now. We're gonna go back. Doing well. Yeah. So how's everything going? Do you know how to make I forgot your name, the Middle Eastern lady. But do you know how to make like good garlic sauce to like put on chicken shawarmas? I usually get my garlic sauce from like Trader Joe's. I think you use like olive oil and lemon. Do you know? All right. So yeah. Not just like Middle Eastern food. It's good. So that's it, guys. Um, we're gonna build a ticket because we're going to win. We're gonna win tomorrow. Are we gonna try to break the bank? No. This week we pretty much got a hit every week except for this week. Tomorrow is Friday. We got to get a hit, guys. Do we want to be foolish and make stupid calls? No. So we want to just be a little bit smart. I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but when it comes to money, I think I can figure it out. So let's get at it. Now, the first half I gave you guys, and this ticket that I actually like, and Antonio has made some suggestions. The first one, we've got Cincinnati and the points, and then we took the under, right? And that was before we knew that Ray was going to be, the Cubs was going to put Ray in the game. Well, even with Ray in the game, you can still go with Cincinnati plus the points, or you can go with the Cubbies on the money line. Me personally, I like Abbott. I'm going to go Abbott, and I'm going to go Cincinnati in the points. Am I going to go any strikeout player props? Nope, because I got screwed today. And you know what? I'm kind of like, when you get me like that, I'm done for a minute. Because all I needed was 3 strikeouts, and the guy gave me like 7 hit runs. He gave up like 7 runs. They took him out in the second inning. The next game with Philadelphia and the Brewers, I'm taking Philly, and I'm taking Philly on the run line. If Freddie Peralta is not pitching for the Milwaukee Brewers, I'm just not interested in the Brewers. I'm going to take the run line in Philadelphia. Any pitching stats or anything like that? No, not really. The Chicago White Sox at Baltimore, I'm going to take the White Sox plus the points. I don't trust Baltimore like that. I just don't. Like I said before, some guy was on the internet yelling and screaming about how Baltimore had one of the better bullpens. And I'm like, yeah, man, but maybe when they was beating the Yankees, because, the Orioles put the beat down on the Yankees. But like now, after that, I don't see it. So I'm fading them, and I'm taking the White Sox plus the points. The Athletics and the Blue Jays, I'm taking the Blue Jays on the money line. The Giants at the Marlins. You got 2, Antonio pointed out that there's 2 bad pitchers because they both got high ERAs, and he's correct. We take the Marlins. I'm taking the points and the Marlins. And like Antonio said, you got 2 crappy pitchers, so we'll go over 8.5, right? Now, with that parlay in itself, right, and you drop 10 gets you $778, right? Hold on, let me move over so I can hear you guys. Okay, Alvin, I've been winning from your knowledge. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Noor. Hey, Noor, yeah, living in Detroit, you get a lot of Middle Eastern food, which is so delicious. They serve it. They have it out here in San Diego, but I think it's like you have to go like to El Cajon, and I don't feel like going that far. But I do miss like the restaurants like Grape Leaves and all that stuff. I really do. And they got the restaurants. The kitchens are made like Middle Eastern style. So I kind of, in the lamb and the rice and all of that good stuff. I'm getting hungry. All right. So where do we go? Okay. So just that one that I just gave you, you drop 10 on that, 10 gets you $778. Right? Just $10. You drop 20 gets you it gets you $1,557.81. Right? Sorry, I got excited. Turn the camera, sorry. you get good money, right? So if you don't want to go with this ticket, you can also mix it up, right? So let's look at another ticket. Let's see. Let's just say you want to add to it, right? I'm definitely fading Colorado, guys. And you know what? This has been a while. They've got Colorado plus 2.5. That's because this is a bad team, man. This is a bad team. I'm gonna take the Mets on the run line. I'm sorry, I just gotta do it. I'm doing it. I'm taking them on the run line. Uh, do you want to go over? If they was playing in Colorado, I definitely would go over because of the thin air. But I don't want to get greedy, guys. Ah, the hell with it. Yeah, let's take the over in this. I can't pass that one up. You know what I mean, Antonio? We can't, Alvin. We can't pass that up. We can't pass the over up against Kyle Freeland in Colorado. Freeland's ERA sucks. Now, if we just add that New York Mets, Colorado Rockies, you take the run line and you take the over. Um, come on, come on. Oh, damn it. They didn't pause out on me. That shit. All right, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, hey guys, just adding on to the ticket that we just made. If you add on that Colorado game with $20, it gets you 2,000. I mean, it gets you $4,811.05. But here's the deal, guys. You don't want to get greedy. I'm just going in here building them, and what's going to happen is after I build it, then we'll go over it again, and we kind of do like some subtracting and see which teams we don't, like some games we want to take off. So right now we have $4,800. You definitely have to take. So we've got, let's see, we've got the Reds and the points. We've got the under. We've got the Phillies on the run line. We've got the White Sox plus the points. We've got Toronto Blue Jays money line. And I didn't put Cleveland and the Angels on here. Maybe because I'm chicken shit. But let's go. Hey, Antonio, let's do this. Let's go with the opposite of what I said. Right? Let's just say Jose Siriano can pull it out. If we take that, that's going to give us more money. So now it's not 4,000, it's 7,000. Right? Is that possible? Can that happen? Hell yeah. Because it's like Antonio pointed out, the Angels pitcher got a lower ERA. The only reason I picked Ortiz is because, they're at home. They've been playing good recently. And the Angels coming back on the East Coast. But let's try to get this money, right? We're going to go back. I already took the Marlins and the points. We're going to also go with the over because of the guys have high ERAs, right? The Marlins has been playing tough. They came back and beat the Padres 10-8 yesterday. The Marlins just play kind of tough, and they're not the worst team in the league. We're taking the Mets, negative 2.5. We're taking the Mets with that one. We're going to take the over. They giving us over 7.5. If it would have been 8, I wouldn't have taken it. But over 7.5, I'm going to take that. I want that, right? Boston at Atlanta. Let's take Atlanta on the money line, right? And we got the Tigers and the Royals. let's take the Tigers on the money line. All right. Then we've got the Rays in Houston. We'll take Houston on the money line with Valdez. Valdez is a good pitcher. Now here's another one. Now this is it here. These are one of the this game here and the Colorado game we definitely gonna keep on the parlay. Pittsburgh versus San Diego, right? Pivetta versus Mitch Keller. We're gonna take Nick Pivetta in San Diego on the run line. Now, let's do this. Let's go with Max Fried and the Yankees. Max Fried is one of the best pitchers in the league. 1 point something ERA. He's in the right now. If they gave up the Cy Young Award, Max will get it hands down. The Dodgers got big bats, right? It's in LA, but it's the Yankees, right? Let's take the Yankees on the money line. Now, theoretically, we picked every single game that's going on tomorrow. Do I like to do that? Hell no. Why? Because I'm not that smart or I'm not that lucky. But let's just say if I am that lucky and I just picked every game and you put $20, that gets you $1,300 and $300. It gets you it gets you $130,000, right? Can that happen? Yes. It's a 15 leg. Have you ever hit in a 15 leg? God damn it, I've hit an 18 leg, right? 18, 16, yeah. You can do it. It's possible, right? But that means you've got to be on point. You want to go play something like this and drop 20 and take every team that I just gave you? Have at it. You want to knock it down? Have at it too. Now, if I'm going to do it, okay, so watch this. Because I'm going to, and this is what you want to try to mix stuff up, guys. So I'm going to take pictures because I'm going to break this ticket. I'm going to break it down and do another one, right? God damn it. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the White Sox. I'm definitely taking the Mets. Right? And I kind of feel sorry for Colorado, but you know what? Nobody felt sorry for the White Sox last year, so I guess they can go get screwed. So I'm just keeping tab of what to play. Take pictures, guys, because these websites, they will erase. When you try to save something and you do a lot of homework on it, these websites will erase it. Okay. So now I just took pictures of what I wanted to do. But let's just say I want to go in here and just rearrange it and do what I want. Or just narrow it down. So I'm definitely going to stay with the Yankees in the Dodgers game. I'm definitely staying with San Diego. Quiet as it's kept, I like Houston a whole lot. I like Valdez. I think Tampa is... So I actually like that game, right? And I took Houston on the money line. The Tigers in San Diego, the Tigers versus the Royals, I don't want to mess with that game, right? The Tigers is hot, but I just don't want it, right? I want to win, right? Can you win with the Tigers? Absolutely. I love them. But these games, if you want to leave the Tigers on it, have at it. But me, I'm going to take them off, right? Because I'm chicken shit. That's why, right? So now we're going to go with the Braves in Boston. The Atlanta Braves. Used to be called the Boston Braves once upon a time. Yeah, I'm fading Boston. I'm taking Atlanta, right? I'm going to keep that on there. Okay. I'm definitely keeping the Mets. I'm definitely keeping Colorado. I'm definitely keeping Miami Marlins versus the Giants. The Angels in Cleveland, I'm taking them guys off, right? All right, I'm taking them off. Any games that's giving me okay. Carl, have you? So Carl just texted me and asked me, "Have I gone live?" And I'm like, "Dude, somebody just hit. You were right. Hold on, let me tell Carl. Where's Carl? Yeah. All right. All right, just send Carl that. You can get one. Come on. So, um, taking Colorado or the Mets beating the crap out of them. Taking the Marlins. I'm chicken shit, so I'm backing away from the Cleveland game. You know what? I'm gonna take the A's. Hold on. You're terrible at cooking it. Well, that's okay. You gotta learn. Your partner hit both WNBA totals. See, let me talk to this guy. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the game. I was just talking to Carl. All right. So taking the Marlins. I'm staying away from the Angels Cleveland game. Um, I like Chris Bassett and I like the Toronto Blue Jays. At some point, you got to have some guts. No guts, no glory. I'm going to stay with Toronto on the money line over the Athletics. Um, Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago White Sox. I'm going to take the White Sox on the run line. I like the pitching matchup. I think that Sean Burke could possibly can get a win on this one. I don't trust the Baltimore Orioles bullpen, so I'm gonna go with the White Sox on the with the points plus the points. I'm gonna take Philadelphia with Taiwan Walker and take them on the run line. I don't trust the Brewers like that. The only time I'm messing with the Brewers is if they've got what's the guy's name? Peralta pitching, and he's not pitching. He pitched yesterday. All right, and last but not least, the Reds versus the Cubbies. The Cubbies have Cole Ray. Cole Ray is good, right? Andrew Abbott is also good. Let's just say that I became really chicken shit, right? And I didn't, but no, I'm gonna keep this game because we got like the under on that too. So right now, we keep everything. We just took off the ones that so they do. Yes, Carl. So the tickets that I have now, you can hit for 40. You'll get if you put $20 down, you can hit for 44 grand. 44 grand is the payout. 44 grand. What do you guys think? I didn't went over tonight, man. Because I'm getting hungry. It's 7 o'clock Pacific time. And what's that? That's 10 o'clock back east. I'm ready to eat. Um, 44 grand. I'm going to come back tonight. I'm going to build a video. And I'm going to put all of this on there for you guys. Because I want you to see what it is. Because we're going to hit this thing together, right? We're going to hit it together. I just don't like Baltimore like that, guys. And I like the Orioles. But I guess what pissed me off is I watched the Orioles beat the crap out of the Yankees in a 3-game series. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's going down. And then after that, they just rolled over. So I'm like, okay, what does this all mean? It means that Baltimore just told us to go fuck ourselves. So I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. So I'll fade you guys for the rest of the year. I do like for the Padres to put a beating on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's face it, guys. I mean, in my opinion, Pittsburgh has a very decent pitching staff. They've got Henley. They've got what's the guy that's going tomorrow? What's his Keller, and then you got Paul Skeens. But right now, nobody's doing any good but Paul Skeens, right? Keller and Henley, they're not backing the guys up with the bats. So at this point, if you don't see, if Paul Skeens is pitching, you got a great chance. Like yesterday, I think they won like 10-0 or something like that. And some guy goes, Pittsburgh might lose. And I'm like, dude, as long as Paul Skeens is pitching, that team will win. They'll get behind him. I think they might have lost like twice with Paul Skeens on the mound. But ever since then, I mean, Pittsburgh looks like a piece of crap. But when Paul Skeens pitches, they produce. They hit. You know what I mean? And maybe Paul Skeens must have cussed them out a couple of times. But they really rally and they get behind Paul Skeens. So at this point, if I see Paul Skeens, I'm not asking any questions. I'm taking Paul Skeens with at least 6 strikeouts. And I'm going to take him at least on the money line. Well, if they play somebody that's not that great, we'll take the run line. But I'm going to stay with them. Guys, I'm out of here. I'm starving. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together these tickets that we were messing around with. The 130,000, and then I got one here, $44,000. The ticket is really not. It's really not hard, right? I've hit them before, right? So we'll put them together, put it out there. I'm gonna do a video so that way you guys can see it, and then you can. Oh, Carl, yep, Carl, they talking about you, man, about your games. Yes. See you later. Hey, come back. Yes, and bring some good Middle Eastern food. All right, so yeah, I'll put together a video so you guys can see it, so you guys can make this money. We're gonna hit together. Don't miss out, because when we hit it, it's gonna go down. Yeah, Carl. Carl, when you hot, dude. You gotta keep it going, right? I'm ready. You got any food? I'm hungry. You got some food? You see that, guys? Y'all see it? You always got to keep it. Yeah. Hey, Carl, man. You got to get it going, man. You got to get that money. You have been right. I was wondering why you was holding out, man. I'm broke because of you. Hey, Lisa going to get her ass in the kitchen and she going to cook something to eat. That's what she gonna do. You at work? Okay, okay. Yeah, man. One love. Hey guys, we gonna get this money. I'm gonna put that video together tonight. Put it out there so y'all can see it. And tomorrow, I'm coming on late tomorrow because I got something to do. So tomorrow I'll be on like at 8:30 Eastern time. So it's 5:30 Pacific. You guys are awesome. You guys are so righteous. Um, Stay with us because this is the week that we make our money. We're gonna get this hit. Just like Antonio said, we haven't hit. We haven't done anything. And that's scary. So actually, you know something is coming. Like and subscribe. Right? And I'm gonna make a deal with you guys. You know what? Don't like and subscribe, right? Like and subscribe when we hit. When we hit, then you like and subscribe. My battery's getting ready to go out. Piece of crap. Swear to God, man. All right. Like and subscribe when we hit. So you don't have to like and subscribe now. But we're going to hit. And when we hit, make sure you like and subscribe. Because we're going to get this money. We're going to hit today. We're going to hit this week. We got, 2 more days left in the week? We haven't hit this week yet. We normally hit once a week. I think we missed 1 week where we didn't, but we had a $300 hit, and then we had a $500 hit. We got to get that hit. One love, guys. Love, peace, and hair grease.